Now, there's a lot of nice guys out there that are left wondering, why are all my efforts to be the nice guy just not being rewarded in the dating game? They're thinking, hey, in the movies, the nice guy gets the girl at the end. Why don't I? It's just a simple fact that in life and in their life experiences, it just doesn't work that way. In fact, there are many reasons why women just don't like nice guys. And we're going to discuss just that in today's video. On today's video, I'm going to give you 8 reasons why most guys just don't finish first when they're always being nice. Now, if you're new here, welcome. Jeff, your Style O.G. On this channel, we talk about various men's lifestyle topics such as style, grooming, and dating every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern. I invite you to subscribe, tap the notification bell, and join us. And to my returning friends like Dominic Clark, salute. Now, first up on the list of the 8 reasons women just don't like nice guys is because women admire and respect strength. And if you're the nice guy, it can often come off as the opposite of that. You can come off as weak. Here's the thing, nice guys often let other people, including women, take advantage of them. And here's the thing they often don't realize. They'll run into women who will take advantage of their niceness, but that woman won't be attracted to them or respect them. You see, nice guys often have difficulty establishing boundaries and making other people respect them. And the thing that subconsciously women see when you aren't able to do this, they see you as not having the ability to stand up for yourself. And if you can't stand up for yourself, she can't expect you to stand up for her either. One of the things in life, whether it comes to dating or any other relationship, you have to teach people how to treat you. Establish boundaries, make people respect them. Nice guys often have trouble doing so. A man who's able to establish boundaries and make people respect them, including the ladies, women are much more likely to respect and like that guy. Now, next up is a major reason why a lot of women don't like nice guys. It's because a lot of times these nice guys use being nice as a manipulative tool. You see, what often happens, a lot of guys oftentimes aren't being nice for the sake of being nice. They're doing it to curry favor with the ladies. They believe if I just be nice to her, she'll owe me. This is a super weak move. Just because you're nice to somebody, they don't owe you anything, including their attention or affection. And what you'll often find with some nice guys, they'll dole out all this niceness, and if it isn't reciprocated, they'll get angry. Here's one of the things about some of these so-called nice guys. Just because you're nice doesn't mean you're a good guy. Manipulation is manipulation. Being nice to curry favor or guilting a woman into liking you, that's a big reason why being a nice guy gets the women to look the other way. Now, I also want to let you know that being a nice guy can often be a bad strategic move when it comes to dating. You know why? Because being overly nice puts you in a position of inferiority. One of the key things you can do if you want to go out of your way to turn a woman off, put her in a position to look down on you, to pity you, to think she's better than you. And that's a mistake a lot of nice guys make. They pedestalize a woman, put her above them. And the simple fact is, women want a man that they respect. It's hard to respect someone you're looking down on. Like I said, women want a man they can respect, one they can admire, one they can learn from. People tend to learn from people they see in an authoritative position. When you put a woman in a superior position, she just doesn't have the ability to look up to you, and thus she probably won't like you as much. And that piggybacks very nicely into my next reason why women don't like nice guys. Being a nice guy makes it very difficult for you to be a leader. No, I have no shame in saying I'm a traditional guy. I believe men should lead. And most women of quality have no problem finding a man they admire and respect. They don't admire and respect nice guys. Being a nice guy just makes it very difficult to lead. One of the reasons why, part of being a leader is sometimes saying no. Nice guys have difficulty saying no. You know what leaders often have to do? Make unpopular decisions. There are times you're gonna have to say no, even to your woman. She needs to respect that if you're gonna be a leader. Nice guys just don't have the ability to do that. As a leader, you have to be able to stand on your square. Being overly nice doesn't allow you to do so. A leader needs to be decisive and certain in the decisions he makes. And he has to be okay with other people not liking his decisions. Nice guys have trouble doing that. Now, the next reason might be a little difficult for some of my nice guys to hear. But I'm here to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Women often find nice guys boring. Yes, that's right. You might be losing women being nice because you're just not exciting. You're not interesting. Saying yes all the time, always being agreeable, that's predictable. This predictability can become monotonous. A lot of times, nice guys have no mystery. Being nice often leads to you having a lack of excitement. If a woman can always predict you're gonna say yes, that's just boring. What women often like is a confident guy, an assertive guy. A nice guy not being assertive, being willing to make an unpopular decision, to do something the woman didn't see coming, that can lead to you being very boring. The confident guy who doesn't mind throwing in a curveball here and there keeps a woman on her toes, more attracted and more interested. Speaking of not being predictable and having some mystery in your personality, leads me to my next point. Nice guys are often too available. And this is one of the biggest cons of the nice guy shtick. You see, the nice guy feels like he has to always be there. He believes he has to be at a woman's beck and call. It makes you too available. It makes you clingy. Now, don't get me wrong. Yes, a woman wants to have your attention, just not all of it. She wants you to have a life of your own. And that kind of leads into one of the big things I often talk about on this channel. If you are on your purpose, like a successful man needs to be, you're just not going to be able to be available all the time. You've got stuff to do. Here's the thing, women love a man on his purpose. And she naturally realizes a man who has goals to achieve isn't available 24/7. You may think you're currying favor by always being available, being at her beck and call, but you might not realize you're turning her off. Now, next up on the list of the reasons why women just don't like nice guys, kind of is a callback to an earlier point. You know how I said some nice guys use being nice as a manipulative tool? What that also shows is a lack of authenticity. Here's the thing, when you're playing the nice guy role, most of the time, you're not being yourself. You're not being genuine. Nobody's nice all the time. You're not always gonna agree with friends, family, or with women. And here's the thing, even guys that are trying to be nice from a genuine place often do it because they're insecure. Again, it's a sign of weakness. They don't feel comfortable being themselves. It's okay to stand up for yourself, to have your own point of view. Be genuinely yourself. And oftentimes, nice guys don't do that because they want to be liked, but they don't realize this is counterproductive. Women often don't like nice guys because they're just not being their authentic self. Now, I hear what you might be saying. You might be saying, hey, Jeff, I get it. Nice guys finish last. Women don't like nice guys. Are you telling me I need to be a bad boy? I need to be a jerk? Nope, I'm not saying that at all. What I'm telling you need to do, instead of being nice, be kind. There's a huge difference between being nice and being kind. A kind guy, yes, he's generous, he's compassionate, he's caring, but he does it for the sake of being generous and caring, not because he thinks he's gonna get something from it. He does kind things because it's the right thing to do, not because he thinks a woman will like him for it. And here's the other part of that. A kind guy gives to his limits. He does and gives things within his comfort zone. If he doesn't want to do something, he doesn't do it. The kind guy has limits on his generosity. The nice guy doesn't because he's trying to get something from it. So oftentimes the outward expression of kindness is very similar to niceness, but it's just the motive, it's the reasoning, it's the boundaries that are put in place. So remember, I'm not telling you need to be a jerk or be a bad boy to get women. You just don't want to be the nice guy. Instead, be a kind man.